Hey guys, today we are making reindeer, and I've got 3 different ones to show you, but we're going to start with this big guy. You're going to need to grab yourself 2 candy canes filled with your favorite candies, and some acrylic markers or pom-poms, and of course, googly eyes. And if you happen to have some leftover charms hanging around, grab those, or even a bell would work, and then some curling ribbon. You'll also need some brown paper, or if you have a brown bag laying around, that's going to work just as well. So I'm starting off by just cutting off the very edge of my brown bag so that I have a clean edge. And then I went about 3 inches down and I cut across again. You really don't need to make too many of these because you're going to be able to wrap that one strip around multiple of them. So I just kind of measured and trimmed to fit to size around my little candy canes. And then I hot glued him into place, as you can see. You know what else might work? A toilet paper roll, if you happen to have one of those laying around. Then I just added a couple dots of glue and threw on my googly eyes, and then I added my little pom-pom for the nose, and I decided that was not cute, so then I tried to draw it on. You know, you can pick what your favorite is, and if it's just as easy to glue on one of them pom-poms, just do that. Then I strung my little ball charm through my curling ribbon, and I just took the curling ribbon and I wrapped it around him multiple times until I liked how thick it was. And I added a little bit of glue on the back, and he was done. And I think he's so cute. He's so simple. This would be such a fun classroom project. Okay. You know what, you guys? That gave me like a jump scare for a second. Do you remember seeing a video where they're at the zoo and they're looking at a tiger, and then they pan down and there's this donkey just smiling at them? Did that remind you of that at all? Just me? Okay, maybe just me. Let's move on. Let's get into this craft. You're going to want to grab your favorite flavor of candy canes, some pipe cleaners. We are going with the gold sparkly ones, some googly eyes, and of course, your pom-poms. So I started by just taking my pipe cleaner and folding it in half and cutting it so that I had 2 to work with. And then I realized that it was still just a titch too long for my liking, but honestly, you can't really go wrong because antlers are all different sizes. But I did just cut off about maybe an inch. I think I was left with maybe about 3 to 4 inches in length. And I just twisted him around my candy cane. And then I took any of the extra little pieces that were laying around, and I just used those to make the antlers. So I just put it right behind my long one. There I am, cutting off another tiny little piece. I put it in the back. Then I took one side and folded it to the other side. And then I took the other one and folded it to its opposite side. And there you go, antlers. Just wait until you see all of them when we're done. Bella made a couple as well. Then we just took some hot glue, and this is where it gets good because we are adding on our googly eyes. Now, if you're doing this with kids, you could probably use Elmer's glue or just have the kids dot on the candy cane with a Sharpie where they want their eyes to go. Then you can put the eyes on the little reindeer for them. And then we are adding the little nose. Now, honestly, this pom-pom kind of looks like COVID, but it's not. It's our cute little Rudolph nose. It's just sparkly and shiny. And here are our reindeer. You think you just see one and they're all going to be, they're not. They're not all going to be the same. They're all going to be so different and so cute. And if nothing else, they will definitely make you laugh. Now, these guys are what I call the Muppet reindeer. I think it's the nose. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm almost positive it's the nose that is doing it to me. So anyway, let's get into the supplies needed to make these guys. You're going to want to pick up some Ferrero Rocher, I don't know how to pronounce it, but those little gold chocolates that are deliciously yummy. And then grab yourselves those googly eyes, more of them pom-poms, those little pipe cleaners, and the treat bags. So we're starting off strong by cutting off the very end of our treat bag and then cutting it in half so we can make 2 with each treat bag. Maybe even more if you're really creative and crafty with cutting. But I just wrapped one of those little halves around my Ferrero, I don't know how to say it, around my chocolate. I kind of fluffed it so we could wrap really nice and tight and around it. And I took one of my pipe cleaners, and not only is this going to keep our little dude closed and tight, but it's going to be our antlers. So I'm just going to trim off the excess bag. You can actually keep that bag maybe a little longer. That might be the deal too. Maybe I should have left that a little longer. Anyway, too late now. So now we're going to make the reindeer. Same way we did it before. We're just wrapping a smaller little piece around our little antlers. And there you go. 2 little reindeer dudes, or reindeer, 2 little, what are they called? Antlers. I'm losing my mind. It's official. I am losing it. So now we're just going to add on our little eyeballs and our Muppet nose. And you have yourself some adorable little reindeer. These guys came together really fast. But honestly, I don't want to share. I mean, I have to share, but I don't want to share because these are so... Okay, these are my second favorite chocolates. For sure. And there they are. The Muppet reindeer. Tell me which craft was your favorite. It doesn't have to be the cutest one, just your favorite. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.